You've probably seen this image. It's of a sun disk with big, beautiful wings stretched out on the side of it. Now, this is called the winged sun. And if you look closely at the image, you'll find that there's not only the round image of the sun and then the wings sticking out of the side of the sun, but in front of this round sun image are two serpents. And if you look closely in all the places that you see this image, you will see that there are these serpents' heads, cobra heads on either side of the sun disk. This is a strange image, but it has some kind of resonance with us because you see it in many places, such as books or videos or documentaries about Egypt. But you also see it in Egyptian jewelry, but you see it in popular jewelry as well. And I've even seen it on a fabric for, I don't know, curtains or something. But people love this image. And I did some research on it and found out it's on the knob, the Caduceus, the Staff of Hermes, that is shown to denote healing. Well, right on the top of the staff, there is the sun, and then it's twined with the serpents that come up to the top beside the sun, and then the wings on either side. There you've got it again, the wing sun disk. And it's also a symbol for Freemasonry and Theosophy, which is the philosophy of Madame Helena Blavatsky, and also something else of the Rosicrucians. Now, it's even been used as a trademark on vehicles and military aircraft. We love this image. And it originally was associated with divinity, royalty, and power. Now, it evidently first appeared in images in Egypt in the Old Kingdom. So it's not a recent image. It's from long, long ago. And today I'm asking the question, based on my memories of Atlantis, did it come from Atlantis? Hello, hello, hello. It's Carol Ann Chapman. I'm author of When We Were Gods, which is a chronicle of my past life memories of Atlantis. In Atlantis, I saw myself as a sun. I was a light being. I'd actually come from another star system, from Arcturus. I went to the therapist to lose weight. And when we went through a past life regression, this is what turned up. That I come from Arcturus, I was a light being, and that I'd become caught in the physical on Earth, but I was a light being, a round, glowing, a sun manifested. So based on my memories of Atlantis, see, I was originally a sun, and I wasn't the only one. Those of us who came here from Arcturus, we were light beings. And, nowadays they make aliens to look like these grays, which are basically a version of a human being, only a strange kind of face. But I have videos about this as a light being, and that was the only way I could get to the Stargate. So in my memories of Atlantis, I started as this sun, glowing sun, light being, but I got caught in the energy of the earth, which is a very physical energy. And I became what I called a wisp of smoke. I was still a light being, but now I was enough physical that I was sort of like a smoke. I believe that this sun disk that we see in the Pharaoh's tomb is actually originally started off as a memory of Atlantis. The ancient Egyptians probably had an oral tradition where they, before they were writing things down, were remembering things by telling stories about things. So they talked about how these Atlanteans had come to Egypt, but they weren't the people in bodies. They were these light beings, and they came via this serpent power, that they flew by serpent power. And I got to tell you, when I first had these past life regressions, they seemed, oh, I was like, this is crazy. And that's why I'm doing these videos, because I figure I'm not the only one. And in fact, I have met some other people that have had similar kinds of experiences. Welcome to our group of people who have unusual things that we've experienced, that we've seen, that we've remembered. And also, I'm going to be continuing with this series, which has to do with finding evidence of Atlanteans in ancient ruins. And next, I'm going to talk about the headgear of the pharaohs and how it is, in my humble opinion, based on my memories and experiences of being a light being, that it is a representation of the light being, and specifically this time in Atlantis when we use the serpent power for transportation. So it's been great talking with you today. And if you got value from this, please give a like. And I have more videos on these topics. So if you're interested, please subscribe. And well, this was wonderful. See you next time. Toodaloo. Bye-bye.